Are the Giants making the right move with Saquon Barkley? Find out how the team's front office is navigating this crucial decision in the latest episode of Hard Knocks. If we lose Saquon, what's our offensive identity going to be? What's our plan and next step? We're losing our explosiveness and touchdowns. The quarterback, if it's Daniel, relies on the run game. Joe Schoen, general manager, says we need to upgrade the offensive line, and that paying the quarterback $40 million isn't meant for handing off to a $12 million back. My plan is to address the offensive line during free agency. Since we have the 6th pick, there's a possibility of selecting an offensive weapon there. The plan all along was give him a couple of years. Is he our guy for the next 10 years, or do we need to pivot and find somebody else? Giants Saquon Barkley decision focal point of Hard Knocks debut episode, Big Blue View. The Giants front office members also seemed skeptical that any team with a $20 million per year receiver would pay Barkley what he was asking. As it so happens, the Philadelphia Eagles were willing to give Barkley that contract. Given how highly the Giants' leadership values the running back position, the Eagles signing Barkley was likely unexpected. Schoen wondered how Philadelphia would manage their budget considering their own needs. This is especially relevant considering their divisional rival will also need to pay receivers Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown, both of whom would command well over $20 million per year. Can you believe that Eagles players report to Philadelphia for training camp in only 3 weeks from today? Perhaps that seems like a long time to you, but for me, summer is flying by. That being said, there's still time to fill during this slow news cycle. And so I thought it would be fun to preview the Birds 2024 season with our annual activity of creating and then picking various over/under prop baits. I normally play this game with Jimmy Kempski for BGN Radio. With our podcast situation currently in limbo, however, we were able to find a home for this show on the PHLY Eagles podcast. Big thanks to Bo Wolf for inviting me to pinch hit for Zach Berman as a special guest on Monday's episode. This pick wasn't exactly difficult, but it gave me pause. Since around December, I felt there was a strange cloud over Hurts, and honestly, he never seemed quite right in 2023. Considering his outstanding 2022 season, it was disappointing. And this season, he'll have to deal with the retirement of Jason Kelsey, and will have his 5th play caller in a 5-year span, obviously less than ideal. How Hurts and Kellen Moore will mesh is anyone's guess. It wasn't the most natural sounding pairing I could have imagined, but that doesn't mean it can't work, of course. I believe in Hurts, his ability to pick up new schemes quickly and his weapons. It wasn't the most natural sounding pairing I could have imagined, but that doesn't mean it can't work, of course. I believe in Hurts, his ability to pick up new schemes quickly and his weapons. There might be a little more balance this season with Saquon Barkley in the mix, and I could see Hurts ultimately rising back closer to the level we saw in his MVP runner-up season.